again, and thank you for finding me here at my YouTube channel Benidorm and Beyond. Today I'm showing you along Carrer Cuatro Cantons in the Old Town, which starts just off Carrer Condestable Zaragoza and finishes at Plaza de la Constitution. A relatively short road sitting right at the top of the historic Old Quarter, or Casco Antiguo, it is still packed with things to discover, so let's get started. To the left we see the 3-star Hotel Rocamar, which describes itself as a boutique hotel. Opened in 1963, it was renovated in 2010 and then further still during the pandemic, and offers a small gym, a bar and lounge, a rooftop terrace with stunning views and even its own bakery on site. For those of you who enjoy the special atmosphere of this area, I imagine it's a wonderful place to stay. Crossing Carrer San Lorenzo, we can just make out a sign advertising British pub El Rumbo, which many of my subscribers have commented on before as having been an excellent small pub in the past. There are many charming private houses along this narrow street and all seem occupied and well kept by the owners, with their wrought iron balconies overlooking the street and pots of flowers brightening up the scene. On the corner there is also a sign advertising ensuite rooms at Casa San Vicente. We now cross Carrer de San Vincent, which is yet another of the small and enchanting little streets in this area, with its iconic wrought iron street lamps which add character and charm. Moving onwards to the next corner, we see a bar cum shop called Pineta Flors y Vermuts, which is open on weekdays from 11 till 4 and weekends from 11 till 10 p.m. at night. It appears to be a cosy, attractive new bar selling vermouths, such as martinis, and lovely flowers too. We then pass a long knockdown building which sits behind some town hall advertising banners for Benidorm, and this brings us to Carrer Dalacant, which we now cross. Here we find two businesses. On the left-hand side is the Wall Dream Bar, which is now closed for good and up for sale. On the right-hand side is O'Mara's Bar, where Dave and Ned offer you a warm welcome. They are open every day from midday until late. With a warm and stylish interior, they offer a full menu including mouth-watering pies, pasties and sausage rolls, so why not pop along for a snack if you're passing, or maybe just a drink while you rest your feet and chill out for a while. Next door is Spirit Gay Bar, which welcomes all customers far and wide and opens nightly from 10 p.m. with a good selection of normally priced drinks. Opposite is Tienda Erotica Mystery, which is a sex shop selling body oils and lingerie and all the usual items and objects you would expect from such an establishment. And just so you know, they have an online store available too. On the opposite corner we see Breve Encuentro, or Brief Encounter, Gay Bar on the left-hand side. Over on the opposite corner we find Casa Don Juan, which proudly advertised that it's been featured on British TV. With a glass-fronted bar downstairs that is open from 2 p.m. until late, they also offer 7 ensuite rooms with free Wi-Fi. Having first started as a leather handbag shop, in 1995 Yvonne and Thierry were the first owners, who made it into a hotel and bar called Casa Don Juan. They then sold the business in 2000 to Philip, also known as the Duchess, and this is when their part-time housekeeper Lorraine started, who is still with them today, as is Antoine, who started in 2002. Crossing Carrer de Santa Fac, we come to Didi's Bar on the corner, which is a modern and relatively new business that was previously known as Café 23. Next to Didi's is a colourful facade of Lovers Gay Bar, and this sits next to the small entrance to private residential building Edificio Calpi. Here on our right we pass the Rincon del Ribera Tapas Bar, who promise you a free tapa with any drink. No wonder it's busy. And are described as very friendly on many internet review sites. We pass some other small takeaway outlets and bars, and also see many rainbow flags, indicating that this is also the heart of Benidorm's gay scene. Then, crossing the small road of Carrer de la Santissima Trinitat, this now brings us to Plaza de la Constitution, where this street view vlog ends, which I may well cover in the future. I hope that you have enjoyed this information vlog on Carrer Cuatro Cantons with me, and it has given you an idea of what there is to discover in the winding streets of the Upper Old Town, and not just down the usual streets such as Tapas Alley. If you did like this video, I would ask that you please give it a thumbs up and like it, and consider subscribing to my channel, Benidorm and Beyond, if you haven't already done so. Also, feel free to drop me a line in the comments section if there is something or somewhere you would particularly like me to include in the future, and as always, I'll see what I can do. For those of you who have only just found my channel, Benidorm and Beyond, I enjoy not only videoing the lively resort of Benidorm, but also the beautiful local area, including the nearby villages and towns, which can mostly all be reached by local transport and at very reasonable prices. I look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers!